All praises to the Most High. Ah, shalom, beloved. Shalom, shalom. Give me a one if you can hear me and see me well. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Give me a second, getting some stuff started. Give me a moment. All right, all right. Good, good. Brethren, sister, doing all right. I'm in the east side of Florida. This thing completely missed me. And I give the mighty one great praise, great glory. The hurricane is nowhere near me. In fact, my window's open. There's nothing going on my side. Everything is completely normal. I mean, at least now, it's there's nothing over there on the west side of Florida that the water is 9 feet tall, covering the street, and it's a lot of damage. It's a category 4. Now, if you look at it, they call it storm. They don't call it hurricane because again, once you say the word hurricane, there will be an issue here. So, oh you will hear that a lot. I will abruptly end this because I have to pick up someone. You know. But so far, I was just coming live to tell the nation that the servant of the mighty one is doing all right. I mean, so far, this thing is moving north. And like a sister predicted, she said it will do more damage on the north. It will do damage here. Wait until it get to New York, like last time. 155 miles an hour, the wind. Okay. Again, beloved, forgive me. It will be at any moment. I have to, let me see. Hmm, okay. At any moment, I have to end this podcast if I receive the phone call. I have a new chair. Sister gift us. Thank you, beloved. A gaming chair. Feel a lot better. Feel a lot better now. Got this gaming chair in there. It's good for my back, and the holy bum is well adjusted. Thank you, beloved. And of course, not you did not uh, offended the servant of the mighty one. This freaking chair, man. You bought them, and then like a few days, you know, they're starting to wobbling and stuff. So yes, I'm doing pretty well. And again, for those folks who don't know where how Florida is a peninsula, okay, which literally mean it has 3 sides that it bordered by water. So Florida is one of the peninsula, just like the tip of Texas is also a peninsula. Okay, so the water is surrounded on 3 sides. The only reason Florida is not an island is because of the state of Georgia. Now, on those three sides, we have the east side, we have the west side, and we have the south side. The east side is like uh, Fort Lauderdale, Miami. Well, no, Miami is outside. Fort Lauderdale, West Palm. We are in, although it's West Palm, although it's west, but it's in the east. Okay, and the west side of Florida is Tampa, Fort Myers, and Pensacola, if I'm not mistaken. Um, I'm not quite sure. I think Pensacola is really close to Louisiana. And what this hurricane did, it deteriorated Puerto Rico. Oh, no, that was another hurricane. Cuba destroyed Cuba. Okay, and then it curved around Key West. I hate Key West. Okay, all right. Fort Myers, yes, got hit really bad, and then it hit Tampa, and then it curved. So when it was headed straight to where we at, and on Miami, Little Haiti, and stuff like that, then it curved. It hit the coast, the East Coast, like the place got hit the worst is the place that have the house is closer to the water because the water rise 9 feet. Okay. All right. So and then you know how this happened? It didn't happen because the so-called the Illuminati, the elite was so they want big Levi. They also no. It happened because of your prayers. Because of your prayers. That's why it happened. Your prayers literally shift this thing. Okay, it didn't. This thing, the only worst thing that happened here in the hood is one of those tree that got down, and so far nothing happened here. I don't know if tomorrow, but it's moving away from where I'm at. It's because of your prayer, because of your fasting, repenting, and crying and begging. You have protected us. Okay, so you protected the people that are on the east side, and most of our people, or well, the people that I'm connecting and talking to, they are in the east side of Florida. We have a few of our brethren on the west side. I'm not quite sure where they at. We are still praying for them, but tell you the truth, there's nothing really going on the east side here. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Everything is doing pretty much well so far. We'll pray, for things to stay like this. So I wanted to come earlier and give you a little view of the street, but family, I had to go away. I have to go all the way to another county, man, and taking care of the wife business and her mother, and I could not finish. And then now I have a little time, so I'm like, you know what? Let me come online and let the nation know that I'm doing all right because we are brothers, we are sisters, and a lot of you are not dismayed, but you are a little bit worried about the brother, and then how is he doing, and just letting the nation know that I'm doing all right. Okay. Um, so and I'm doing good. The only thing, like I tell the people, this thing is destroying whoever stay close to the beach. Whoever community is always closer to the beach, this thing is ravaging this community. Whatever community that is over there at the beach, near the beach, you're done. You're done. Okay, property damage, and yeah. So certain group of there's a demographic. Thank you, beloved Ma, for the super sticker. I'm not quite sure if your sister. This is the first time I see this name, but anyway, thank you for the super sticker. Your beloved brother is doing all right. Thank you. Please continue praying for me. This is how we do it. We do it through the power, through the command of the angels. Okay, and all that. Again, like what I said about New York. I'm just giving an example. This thing gonna hit up north even harder than it hit us because what's happening right now, the hurricanes are misbehaving. The hurricanes are misbehaving. They don't even call them hurricanes anymore. They call them storms. What happened right now, they were predicted a direct hit on Miami, on east side, through prayer and fasting and repentance. This thing curve, and it hits the eye goes specifically on the east side as in category 4 for the 4 quarter of the universe, the earth, 4 angels. Category 4 wiped out the side, the beach, the shore that is closer to these things. And it's moving really, really very, very slow. The reason why I said about New York, I give an example about New York. 2 years ago, when that hurricane hit Louisiana, they were anticipated on the 10th year. It wasn't on the 10th year of Katrina. What was it? How many years that was? They were expecting. They were rolling the clip of Katrina. This thing hit Louisiana. It didn't do the damage that it did in Katrina. He did worse up north in New York. You even have that fellow, that former New York governor. He said that he was literally telling the people, we made a video about it. I'm not making this up. He said, this thing made a fool out of us. We have millions and technology, and this thing, they didn't see it coming at all. And a lot of people died. Remember that lady that her husband, they got saved. Her husband went back to go get a gold chain, and he got electrocuted. He died. The brother is a male from Detroit. He was stationed in South Carolina doing Floyd. Thank you, beloved brother. Thank you for being here in the midst of the nation. Thank you for supporting us. I'm not making this up. For those of you that watch this video, this lady sit there. She cried. She said her husband, she blamed the governor. Everybody in New York, they went straight after this governor. What's his name again? He's no longer the governor. What was it? And mayor, governor, what was that? Yeah, that was Hurricane Ida that did the damage. But it did more damage in the north. Cuomo, that Cuomo fellow. No, it wasn't Cuomo, it was that other guy, that other skinny guy. He had a dude, a cop that got run over by one of those online Black Power women that smoked so much weed. De Blasio? Was it De Blasio? I believe that was Mayor De Blasio. I forgot this fellow. No, it was De Blasio. He literally said, he said, we pay so much money for this technology, this thing make a fool out of us. And again, remember, brothers, there was a flooding in that place over there. Somebody give me the name. The city name was Beverly. Not Beverly. Was it Beverly Hills or Beverly City or Beverly? The hurricane. Well, they didn't call it a hurricane. It was a storm. It came out with such a strength. The people did not see it coming. The guy lost two. Remember that guy that lost 2 babies, 2 newborn. He said the baby, I think 1 or 2, he had 3 in his hand. And then he Waverly. Thank you, Hollywood. Waverly. What a coincidence. Hollywood, Beverly, Waverly. So the guy, he had to make a choice. Either he died and all his children, or he had to let one of them go. He could not hold on to the kids, and he had to let the baby, two little newborn, they died. They died. I'm not making this up. For the people that watch, they saw all those things, and we told those people. And the thing is, the guy said, he said, when he looked out there, there went nothing. It was raining, but it wasn't bad. All of a sudden, brothers and sisters, for those of you that watch, what did he say he heard? What did he say? He said he heard it. He said the moment he heard it, and then the door busted. He heard it. He said he heard a boom. When he look out, he see the water coming. By the time he go ahead and close the door, the water push him. And then he grabbed his 3 babies, 2 of them, 2 twins, they died. And we told those people this water is not coming. It does. This water is not coming from up there, man. A lot of this water is coming. A water that rise 9 feet tall. When they study the hurricane, the water that's coming up there, they say, 10 inches. 10 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches, 9 feet tall. Where'd you do that math? Where is water coming from? You got a 9 foot. You know what would happen to any regular human that is on Earth, right? Except for Shaquille O'Neal that walk over there at a 9 feet tall. When you watch the Weather Brothers, they show you this one. I never seen anything like this. Let me see if I can pick that thing up. I got to show the nation this. I was like, oh my God. All right, I got to show you this because people think we are making this up. Okay, is that what that is? Let me see if it did. Let me see. Brother Niraya Yashara, peace and love, brother Big Levi and family. All praises to Ian Soph. May the holy angels Bidad El continue to cover the nation. Thank you, brother. And Ian mean John. John mean gracious. The Lord is gracious. He is gracious. All right. Let me play this again.
It is as bad as the experts feared. Hurricane Ian has made landfall in Florida, and the experts say if you had plans to leave and haven't, stay where you are. The storm has intensified to a near Category 5 status, wreaking havoc on every...
It's not near a category. There's no such thing near a Category 5. It doesn't work like that. It's either a Category 5 or it is not. It's not near a Category 5. You know what it is? They have some kind of, they cannot measure it. They want it, for instance, for it to counter as a Category 5, it will have to sustain the wind for a certain amount of time, a period. Yeah, like, you are a little bit pregnant. What is this? What is it? Or a little bit pregnant, or you're not pregnant? What is it? What's going on here? Is it a Category 5? Because they don't know what to tell them. Near Category 5. Yeah, whatever, man. Yeah.
Everything in its path.
It's hell on earth as Hurricane Ian slams into Florida. 155 miles per hour winds, 18-foot waves, epic destruction.
Take a look at the cars now. They're all bunched into each other over there.
The wind continues to ramp up, but we're going to get smashed here. There are down trees literally everywhere, all over this area.
This is what Ian looks like.
You see this?
Space.
You see?
A swirling monster.
You see this?
Flashes, lightning.
I can't hear.
Okay, let me show it to you again. Don't listen to those people. Watch this.
Looks like from space. A swirling monster. Those flashes, lightning.
That's not what that is. That's not what that is. If you have eyes, you can. I'm not making this up. Go watch it. You can literally see the chariot there. You can see it. You can literally see what that's a chariot. That's a portal literally open and dumping those things there. That's what that is. That's this is not a typical what the hell? Oh, what is this? The lighting. No, that's not what that is. That's not lighting. That's what's that? Get out of here. Well, talking about that, brothers. So what's up? What's going on with that 5G? I mean, what's up with that CERN, that ARP? They could have easily used this to send that thing in the ocean. What seems to be the issue here? Why can't they use their ARP? They could have easily take this hurricane and dump it in Lake Mead. 18 feet wave. Lake Mead would have get that. That would have been. What is it? What's going on here? What seems to be the issue? Somebody help me in this because I'm not too good when it comes. CERN is out of order. The joke of the day. What's going on? What is it with ARP? Where is Elon Musk when you needed him? Where are all those guys with where all those Hollywood? Where's Johnny Depp? Isn't it supposed to be some kind of like weather resort and stuff like that? Wasn't those people supposed to control the weather? They were supposed to send this thing. Well, okay, so 5G can only make people sick. Is that what that is? Because of that, what is it? What's going on here? Huh? Oh, give me a second. What? What the hell? Oh, yeah, beloved. Is that what that is? What seems to be the problem here? We need to start investigating things. I am quite what is this? Shocking. I'm shocked. Like, CERN is out of order. We should have used this thing here. And sir, my good sir, somebody sent me this nice monocle right here. I got to invest. What's going on here? What's going on here? My eyes is starting to failing me. That's right. Oh, here we go. Is it a category 5 or 4 or what is it? 5, 4, 3? What is it? Is that what that is? Huh? You see, all your lies, all those things that those people been telling about, they've been, what you're seeing here, it's lightning and stuff. No, sir. When I look through this, I'm seeing something else. No, this is not lightning. I can clearly see the ship there. There's a chariot there. I am flabbergasted as CERN did not, or whatever, or whatever they have over there. He could not take this thing and then just go over there and then dump it in the desert so they can have water on the east side. But for some reason, this thing is like literally ravaging this day, and they just sit it there. Oh, look at this thing. Oh, wow, lightning and stuff like this. I am shocked and quite frankly flabbergasted by this issue that happened over there. You see, you have to question those people. Ask them, where's your 5G, man? I thought you guys can control the weather. You have to tell them. You have to say, hey, listen, what is it, man? What's going on? What does CERN does exactly? What is it? Is it poison your food? Make you infertile? Is that what that is? Is it messing with your, certain things that you're carrying in your third leg? Is that what that does? What is it that you guys do with CERN? Like, what can you do with ARP? Is it what you're supposed to control the weather with this? They can't. They have no such power. No one but the Holy One can control the weather. If the Holy One said it's going to go there, then it's going to go there. You don't come over here and take the glory of the Most High and put it on you. Bill Gates, the elites, they are doing those. No, they're not. Well, the so-called, the alien are doing. If there's any alien, you are looking at it. If there's any alien, they are typing in the chart comment right now. If there's any alien, you enslaved them for over 400 years. You have no power. You know elites. You none of that. Stop stealing our titles. Is CERN is certain? They are uncertain. Let no one coming over there and telling you what's going on, what happened, what's going to happen. They are liars. If there's any being from outer space, you better need to grab your monocle and take a closer look. Investigate. What's going on here? It is us. You hold no power. You have nothing to say. Blessing, Rasta. Blessing. Thank you for being here. We all what you're calling the Atlantean, the Pleiadian, which they love the Pleiades. The Pleiades, the Pleiades, they love the Alpha Centauri and all that. We all those things. And we will prove those things to you. Well, not to you, to the public, because you know very well who we are. Everything that you claim to be, it's us. You literally copy us. Okay, somebody asked a question why we and religious we are the Atlantean, the Anunnaki. I'm well aware of all those things. It's just I don't. That's right. That I am concerned right now. I am quite concerned. If CERN is uncertain, I'm quite concerned. But anyway, I don't really get involved into the whole Anunnaki and stuff because most of our people, they are up in their head. They really don't know what it is. We have high training masters from light. One of our brothers, Bobby Emmett. Okay, the problem I'm having with the conscious community, whatever those guys are bringing out there, it was way too high for those black conscious movement. You have a bunch of dudes that when the masters came in to teach this, okay, well, listen to Bobby Emmett and all the old masters. When they talk about those things, a lot of guys, they don't know what they are. They just took those things, they paste it on themselves, make it look like something, it's cool and stuff. Those are very dangerous titles. Those are very dangerous knowledge, man. This knowledge was not supposed to share with certain people, but yet a lot of us so-called black conscious put their hands on things they don't understand, and then they take this thing, they bastardize it for views, they bastardize it for debate, they bastardize it. They don't know what it is, but it will. Thank you, quick. It will drive you mad. This is a holy knowledge. Only a few of our people can literally put their hands and communicate with those beings. Anybody else, you will go out of your freaking mind. You may have seen still now, I don't really get into unlock your chakra and stuff like that. Most of those people, they have no idea what they are doing. They have no idea what they are doing. Oh, this is what you need to do. This is how to unlock your chakra and stuff. You don't know what you're doing, man. You're doing this thing for a view, for looking cool, and people will see you as a high spiritual. You don't know what kind of thing that, you don't know what you're messing with. Certain knowledge, it is forbidden to bring this knowledge to the wave, to the internet. You got high masters, man. Those guys have knowledge that's like out of this world. But it wasn't supposed to be. But they were on duty. They had to go ahead and say it out there. Ishaka Barashongo, if you're familiar with the brother. Those guys have knowledge that came from straight the spiritual realm. Something only them can go over there and get. And then they put it out there. When the true people are ready, they will understand this knowledge. Those guys go out there, they took this knowledge, they paste it on the Gentiles. They paste everything on the Gentiles. Oh, they are the evil one. They are the guy. They came from this galaxy and stuff like that. And then they sold our people out. You got so many black conscious channel out there. Well, in the middle of 2009, in 2008, 2009, woof. But you want to go online. That was the peak of conspiracy theories. A lot of you claiming things that you don't know anything about. The same thing go with the so-called the Bible preaching and stuff like that. A lot of guys go out there, they keep copying things, paste it on them. They keep copying themselves and paste it in our holy book. That was me. I was John the Baptist. I was this prophet. You know, you can get killed. Back then, you could get killed like this if you claim you're a prophet. And people come up to you and say, okay, well, do what one of the prophet did. And if you can do it, they... That's why I'm afraid of going anywhere and claiming I'm something that when they say, okay, well, just prove what you said you are a child of the light, you are this, you are a master, do this. Because the masters used to do that. Should be child play. And then if you can't do it, they'll kill you. Right then, and it was a law. The same thing go with hip-hop. Now look at the state of the so-called rap hip-hop, man. Completely and utterly destroyed. Our people need to understand we are very unique. We have very unique stories. Our story is unmatched. No brag. Nobody went through what we went through. They are about to. We are a very specific people, each of us in anywhere, which this skin color, we have a very unique story, history. We need to tell our story to our people. We don't let, excuse me, anybody come in the hood, make some hood movie, some drama. Brother, telling you the truth, at this point, we talked about this ages ago. I'm going to come back with the whole sentence because we're going to have to beat this dead horse. Brethren, can anybody, well, I was just going to talk about this. Thank you, Sister Queen Mommy. Anybody type the name of quote unquote George Lucas company that he had? An industrial something. Can somebody type the name while I'm trying to do this? We need to go out there and tell our story. We need to make our movies. We cannot keep going to the enemy and make us look good, tell a good story about us. It won't work. Stop letting those people come in the hood and shoot a hood movie or drama. This is our category. We need to protect it. Stop letting those people go out there making rap music, talking about struggle, mind cuff. You have no mind cuff. There's no such thing as a struggle in the midst of 83. Those are our stories. Our stuff are unique and they are true. People will pay. People, not only they will pay money, above all, they will pay attention to the story because they are getting another source. Thank you, Sister Kayla. Industrial light and magic. What's the key here? Industrial light and magic. And those in this company, what is the key word we are looking for here? We need to bring our own. We cannot blame Hollywood for portraying and stuff like that. They're supposed to do this. That's what they do. The key word here is magic. Industrial light, which is us, the children of light. Magic, our ability. Those people know very well what you think. George Lucas knows very well what he's doing. He could have married a white woman. Those guys, they are expert. They are high-trained and well-trained magician. Watching movies, nothing but low magic. That's what it is. Manipulation of energy. That's all that is. There is a YouTube channel about black spirituality and stuff. They upload a video concerning Caesars. And I'm not saying they're swagger jacked us, but they said if you put a Caesar under your bed and then it will cut spirit, which is true. So now the people in the comments start calling them witch. They say this is witchcraft. You're going off. The black spirituality becoming a joke now. Why you're messing with Caesars? Those are the same people that watch Captain America. Anybody familiar with Captain America? What is the symbolic, the thing that Captain America for Marvel has and stuff like that? Unfortunately, beloved brother Derek, I can't take call because things are not connected. I can't take any call right now. We are shooting straight in this computer. I'm gonna resolve this issue in the next few days coming up. Thank you, brothers. The pentagram. It has a shield. It's a 5. It's a 5. It's the sign of the Michael. It's the pentagram. Okay. Over here, we don't refer to them as this. We refer to as the microcosm. He had the microcosm. Okay. The macrocosm is a 6-pointed one. The micro, okay, is the 5-pointed one. The 5-pointed one is Michael, the representation of men, and the 6-pointed one is the big man. Some of those people, they have the shield, they have the t-shirt, they wear it, and then once you over here, you wear something like this, or you have it in your hand, they call you a witch. They call you a witch, like, oh, why you have these stars? This is the stars of Baphomet. What? All people like to get one side of the story. Once they get one side of it, that's it. They don't want to know anything else. Somebody sent me a post that say it is always the mother lover with no abracadabra that keep telling you how to not to use magic. It is always the guy that don't know, he has no magic in it. He's the one that coming over there and telling you, don't do this, don't do that. Well, you can't. What do you mean? You do not have the ability that I have. Don't come over there and tell me. It is always the wingless bird that always. It is always the penguin that came in and tell the eagle, don't fly, stop flying. It made me very uncomfortable. Did you know you can fall if you fly? Flying is bad. I'm an eagle. I got wings. I'm supposed to fly. I'm a hawk. I got wings. It is always the chicken or the guy, the one that barely can fly will tell you, don't fly. And that's what we are. We are a bunch of eagles and hawk living in the midst of a bunch of penguin. And we don't want to fly because certain one of us can't fly. And we don't want to offend them, and we repress our nature. Not only an eagle or a hawk can fly, but they are a masterful predator. We don't want to be that. We are phoenix, thank you. We are phoenix in the midst of those people. You are a phoenix in the midst of a bunch of chicken. You need to spread your we'll say you need to spread your leg. But you need to spread your wings and fly. Don't let no damn chicken telling you don't fly. No damn penguin. You can't. You are a flightless bird, sir. You are an ostrich. I'm a peregrine falcon. We are falcons. We fly high. Don't let anybody that can't do what you're doing stop doing what you're doing. It is always the mofo that don't know how to play basketball talking bad about Michael Jordan. Okay, abracadabra, I create what I speak. Okay, a brother had a nice video about it, and our people, they start seeing that certain one of those things, when they put word on them, so, oh, abracadabra, you can't, Harry. That's why in Harry Potter, you don't say that word, brothers, okay? Please, forgive me, I said it, but you don't say it like that. It's a very powerful word. There is a way you have to say it, and then it literally means I create what I speak. If you say this word, then you say money, it will happen. The way that you do this, I'm not supposed to say this, but you need to be an inside temple. Well, at least right now, most of us, we are outside temple. But this is a word of power, okay? You don't use those words like that, okay? You are what they are calling a non-profane person. You don't use, anytime you say a word of power in any book, you don't say it out loud. They have effects. All right? I think I said this before. Did I? Yeah, I did say this. Yes. Beloved, for those of you that are here, for those of you that have done any type of bath, any one of you that feel that certain things that things change in your life, move forward, keep on moving. A lot of you were blacked. I was speaking to a couple of our people. Oof, they are making banks. Things are getting better. A sister sent a shalom, beloved brother Yeshua music. You saw the post. Anybody saw the community post? Some of our people, things are coming. Their retirement are coming. Things are coming. A lot of our brothers and sisters, they are learning things that are beyond their comprehension, things that are blowing their mind. Things are going great. Move forward. Keep on moving. Don't turn back. Yeah. Another sister was waiting a year. The family been praying for her. Finally, they gave that unto her. We have another sister. Her husband used to be in a military, and the husband passed away at a very old age, and they are holding on the sister. You know, they like to do this to our seniors, and they are holding back pay, and then they are running the sister around. You know, hopefully she will forget, or something happened, something else happened. We have to keep praying for our people. And then if you're dealing with those people, you need to start praying, taking bath. Take spiritual bath with water and spiritual bath with lamp oil. Lamp oil or like candle. When I say lamp oil, don't literally light up the oil and fire and put it on you. While you are taking your spiritual bath, you have a lamp oil lighting up and your regular candle lighting up. You're taking two baths. Again, you are the child of the light. You don't do anything in darkness. Whatever that you are doing, studying, you light up your candle. You should have a pillar candle. Whatever that you're doing, you are writing a letter to IRS, or you go into a process, you supercharge a candle, you call up your angel, you call these things, you send them forward. You say, go kick ass and take me and bring me the name. Okay. All right, there's another brother, $33,000 for medical bill, just write off. Gun, poof. And our brothers or sisters, the Anana is doing great. Talking about this, today is the 28th. October the 28th, 30th. October the 1st. First is a Saturday, the 2nd. October the 2nd, I get my own Anana. Okay. Some of our people, $55,000 student loan, gone. Okay, $37,000, gone. Okay, a lot of our people are having success, man. And then I'm very, very honored that our people are doing what they need to be doing and taking care of themselves, man. Yeah, a lot of our people are being retired. Listen, beloved, if the Most High retired, you stay retired. There was a beloved sister 2 years ago that called, and I love the sister story. The Most High indeed retired her from the medical thing she was doing. And the Most High says she retired her so she can spend more time with her family, more time with her people, more time with the Most High God Almighty. Spending more time with yourself is spending time with the Mighty One. And she decided to go back to work because they want her, they miss her. Do you know, certain one of you are actually the company? Once you left this company, it literally fall down. It's not the same. It will never be the same. Some of our people, they are the core of this company. They don't want you to leave. You're losing money. They don't want you to leave. That's why they never really promoting you anywhere. They want to keep you in a place that you either not happy nor sad. More likely you're sad, but they want to keep you in your place. They don't want you to leave. And then they harass sister and call the sister, make an offer. The sister went back to work. She almost got killed. And she went in there, and then one of those people lose their mind, and then she didn't even see it. She got hit behind her head. She didn't know what happened. Is when she opened her eye, she was in a hospital bed, and she realized that, and they said a guy came in, and then the guy knocked her out. And then she said, okay, all right. But first she got into a horrible accident, and she kept going. To all people, when the Most High retire you, stay retired. Some of you that are looking in this voice and retire, keep going. Do your thing, pray, supercharge your candle. Right now, you have enough knowledge, enough arsenal to go on your own. You can ask the family for a little support. Do your own, and you will find results. You are loved. No matter who you are out there, no matter what you did in your life, there's always a spirit, and your 6 family members that love you above all, that spirit will help you. Okay? But again, what I told all people, men and women, you need to get those things off of you. Remember, you've done things. You have done a lot of things. Okay? There are things that you've done in your youth. You were stupid. You were young. Those things still follow. You're going to have to shake them up. You have to shake them up, man. You have to 51, 51, 51, taking your bath, repent, do the best that you can do, repair the damage if you can. Some of them are irreparable, and then moving on. You cannot see certain success of certain people in the family, and then you're like, okay, well, I can do that too. We've gone through a lot of prayer, man. You go to a lot of prayer, to a lot of cleansing. Some of you are hereby being unblocked. So whatever that you were trying in the past couldn't work, you can do it now, it will work. But we have to be honest to ourselves, man. If you done some, please don't call me, tell me, Big Liver, this is what I done in my past. No, you need to call the Most High, call your guardian angel, confess that. You need to clean up your hash, man. Clean that thing up. Clean that thing up. If a lot of people don't clean their mess, and then it morph into something else. It morph into something they call mental illness. That's not what that is. Those are things that you are harboring. They morph into anger. You need to get rid of that. Men and women out there, you have needs. There's what the hell you want me to do? That's what it is. I have needs. If you suppress these needs with the Christian mindset, you suppress this, or you just go out there, you satisfy your needs wherever you can satisfy it. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get this energy, that energy. You're gonna get this, that, this, and all this energy are not the same. All of them are not positive. All of them are not good. There are certain things you need to stop doing. Certain things you need to start doing. Cleanse, 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 cleanse. Things will morph, man. Things will morph. Okay. So we are asking our brothers and sisters out there, if you're black, of course, there's a blockage. You need to remove it properly. With great repentance, remove it. Ask for the help of the spirits are here, man. We have on the website the angels for your what they call this again? The angels for your zodiac. And I'm quite fascinated with the angels of Virgo. I was reading the angels of Virgo. I'm like, wow, these Virgos quickly is becoming my favorite zodiac now. There are so many good things happening in Virgo. Okay, it is in this book. You need to go ahead and download it. Okay, The Practical of Magical Evocation by Francaise Baudon. Okay, all right. And the angels of Virgo. It's okay. Angel 11, Eragon, okay, Virgo, at 11th degree in Virgo. Should the magician express the wish that he would like to achieve success, honor, wealth, and be held in high esteem in business, this principle can be of great assistance of the magician through his subordinates. He can also help the magician attain a high level of skill in his professions or trade. All craftsmen or tradesmen who work with metal, in particular iron or steel, enjoy the specific protection of this principle. These professions include technicians, technical engineers, designing engineers, metal workers, locksmith, millwright, mechanics, blacksmith, etc. Should a magician work in any of this occupation, he can achieve a great deal and with help of this principle. Okay, this is number 185, Iraganon. So you have this angel, Iraganon, okay, which is here to, and this, oh, I forgot the page. Why are people spending hundreds of thousands in student loan to go learn something that they can get from the angels that can teach you? Some of them are afraid. They're like, I don't want to learn anything from spirits. Jesus will teach me. I'll go to school. You have masters that are here. This is from Virgo. That doesn't mean that only the people Virgos can use it. Anybody can use it, okay? But if you're into this type of things, those are things that can assist you. That's their job. That's what they are here for. Okay, you think Noah just woke up one day when the Mighty One tell him to build the ark? He's just build a sophisticated high technology ark. He was instructed. He was trained. The Most High sent him help. and he built a. Which one of you watched Strigan? Is that what that is on Netflix? Somebody watched Strigan? It was one of the homeworks. We haven't discussed the homework for a while now. We literally dropped the ball in the $5 challenge. There's so much going on. Anybody watch Strigan? Our brother Nadab did. I don't want to spoil it for the people. It doesn't work like that. Yeah, Adam and Eve didn't eat an apple and then they become educated. Speaking or Strigan, I'm not okay. Whoever the people that watch it, you see the scene when they find Noah's Ark. You see how sophisticated, how technologically advanced this ark was. You think Noah just wake up one day like that? No, he was taught. He was taught. You think our army was the strongest army by our men just grab spears and swords? They were taught how to make those things. In the book, The Throne of David, when Joab was building his palace, and then he said for those guys, those I believe the tribe of Asher. I can never tell who was the Asherites. Probably the tribe of Asher or the tribe of Zebulun. Those are the architects. Those are the guys the engineer that build the house. You think those guys just build things like that? When Solomon was building the temple of the Mighty One, you think he just used his own strength? He was help. Not that I'm promoting out there, people go ahead and call things you don't know, things that will ask you for payment later. No, those things are here because of that. For instance, this is one of my favorite angel. It's from Aries. Okay, let me read it. Number 1, Morek. Okay, 300. What is it, sweetie? Huh?
Nothing.
All right.
Hello, everybody.
All right, they see you. She's losing teeth. Don't pull it, yeah. Don't pull your teeth.
My teeth right here.
Yeah, but don't pull the one that I see you trying to pull.
I'm not.
Yeah, Daddy don't want to take you tonight and that stuff, that dentist and stuff. You have an appointment?
No.
Okay. All right then. You good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You got your head bump? There you go. I'll see you later, okay, sweetie?
Okay.
All right. Boy, that kid is changing teeth like crazy. She's going into a full-grown woman in here. Daddy need to get a second gun. Anyway, so this is page 171. All right. Oh boy, my eyes are still failing me, although I have this monocle here. Let's see what's going on here. 300, page 171, chapter 3, the 360 principle of the zone girdling the earth. Now, brethren, I wasn't even supposed to get into this, but I'm going to get into this. Okay, hey man, if this is not your stuff, please, you can leave, okay? This is some scary, we are getting into scary area right there, okay? Scary area, all right? Thank you, beloved, thank you. Scary area, okay? If you're not about this, we will kindly ask you to leave, because this is going to get very scary. Thank you for the people that left. All right, let us keep on moving. This is page 171. We have the PDF on the website. You can get it, okay? Yes, Sister Pandora, this book is this book is so good. Now you understand when people strike deal with the devils, or when they strike deal with demons, and you now know what those people are going through, man. I just realized, like, what the is this what Queen Elizabeth is going through right now? Those people that deal with those entities, that sign pact with them. This is what they are going through? Oh hell no, man. Oh, hell no. All right. Now, Those are the 360 principles that girdling the earth. Now, let's take the word girdle, brothers. Okay, what is a girdle? When they say something is girdling something, what's that mean? Anybody can tell us, please? In the meantime, when they say the spirit that girdling support, that's good. Okay, girdling, something that keeps everything in place. Binding, covered, binds. Okay, that's good. Okay, those are the spirit that support and binding the earth. All right, circling. Thank you for that word. Circling, circle. When you put when you have, let's say you're a woman, you're pregnant, you have a belly. When you fasten something around a belt, okay, that the belt have to go around, not lying flat in your butt. It's just around you. That means you got curve. Okay, to round you, it bind you, it holds you there, it support. Now, I'm not gonna read the whole thing. I'm gonna read to you one of my favorite angels over there. Okay, this is for Aries. Okay, Aries at the first degree. Okay, Aries, figure 25. Let me show you the figure for this 25. Okay, this is Morek. Morek is strangely becoming one of my favorite angels. Okay, so you can copy those things, put them in parchment, and do the spiritual cell phone. Whoever that you like, do the spiritual cell phone. Put this under your pillow, and then they will come and then talk to you. Okay. The name of the book again is The Practice of Magical Evocation. All right. So now let me read this for you. This is the first angel that girdling the earth in Aries. All right. So Morek, that's like my guy right there. Morek, first degree of Aries. If you do your chart, your birth chart with our beloved sister Sophia Spiritual Light, if you are born as an Aries in the first degree, when this is your guy right there. That is if you were born like that. That's your dude. And I love this angel, and this is what it does. This intelligence, of course, they call them intelligences. They call them energy because that's what they are. We fools call them angels and demons, but they are intelligence, energies. That's what that is. That's what they are, intelligence. Okay, all right. This is what that is. Now, this intelligence is quite active and impulsive and distinguishing itself through extraordinary accuracy, as he is highly erudite. Okay, somebody define this word, erudite or erudite. Erudite, erudite or erudite. Not only can he instruct we don't really use the word magician, but we'll use the word student. Not only he can instruct the student in general knowledge, but above all, he can also disclose to him excellent methods which he can favorably influence his memory and increase an intuitive ability. If you have memory issue, you want to remember things in your past life, this is your dude. Besides that, Morek can influentially assist the student with inventions of every kind. I'm going to stop right here. It can assist you of inventions of every kind. This is what the Most High put there for you. He created. He don't need them. The Most High don't create those things and say, "I created them for me." He created it for you to use. You want to invent something? You got some type of invention? Okay. Erudite, having or showing great knowledge or learning. Although we may not know how to directly approach those things, of course, it is showing you in this book how to do all those things. And of course, in the first one, initiation and stuff like that. Then again, you need to be inside temple to do this, okay? If you're outside temple like we are right now, you won't be able to do this. That's why we told our people, start behaving like you're inside temple. For instance, I shouldn't even say the name, but because we are studying, say this, okay? Invention of every kind. Morek controls the fire element because he's in Aries, and the element of Aries is fire. Morek controls the fire element, okay, through which he can achieve tremendous effects. Morek can answer all questions on the subject of electricity, be they electrotechnical or electrophysical. Furthermore, he can give the student information in regards to astral or mental electricity, which concerns the electric fluid, how it can be applied in magical power. If you're familiar with Lightning Lad, Electro from Spider-Man, where else again? Lightning Lord, Black Lightning. Okay, this is why those people get those things. Okay, Black Lightning. Anybody familiar with Black Light? I don't want to be this guy that keep throwing things out there. Static Shock. Okay, Static Shock. Okay, man, I love Static. Black Adam. They already make a movie, Black Adam. Man, Shazam, the whole Shazam family. How do you think our ancestors used to do those things? They were taught. They call those things, they taught them how to manipulate electricity, lighting. What else again? Zeus, so to speak. Thor, okay, Raiden, damn it. You know, Raiden, like my favorite one of all Mortal Kombat. And you have Thor with his hammer. And who else have lighting? Where else? The Flash, use lighting. Let's see, Black Lightning has 2 daughters, and then they make one of them a massive cowgirl. I forgot the name of the daughters. But when you look at the other one, oh boy, I forgot the name. But there's a lot. Okay, so Storm from X-Men. All right, those things, they are not, Gentiles don't just sit there and imagine those stuff. They can't. They don't they don't have the imagination to do this. They have to go ahead and copy it somewhere. Okay, Black Lightning, they make that thing into a whole drama, cowboy. It's a whole cowboy drama. I was watching the movie, the thing. I enjoyed the moment they showed a whole cowgirl scene. I'm like, okay, whatever. Firestorm is a whole another level. But anyway, I don't want to confuse people, but that's what those intelligence can teach and show you. That's what they can do. These guys good in electricity and invention and all sort of kind. Now you understand when those guys, those Elon Musk, those Steve Jobs invented stuff, which of course Swagger Jack and reverse engineering, they ask for assistance from certain entities. They are not that smart. Okay, this is Morek, the first degree of Aries. Okay, yeah, erudite had adjective having or showing great knowledge and learning. All right, so that's one of them. You got 360. Those are brethren. Those are the spirit girdling the earth. You got spirit girdling the moon. You got spirit girdling Madim. You got spirit girdling a Kokav. Isn't today Kokav? You got spirit girdling Zodiac. I'm reading. You know what they did? The spirit girdling Madim, they don't put them in there. Because Madim is all about that stuff. Madim is too dangerous. Madim is beyond dangerous, so they literally say the tablet they find for the spirit girdling Madim is empty. That's it. That's all you need to know. They say the spirit that girdling Madim is empty. Okay, those are the one that we can do for the one that with Earth. Let me read another one. You know what? I'm gonna read one for each sign. We will go for Taurus. Taurus. Let's read the first one. Serap. first degree of Taurus. Seraph is the first principle of the sign of the Zodiac. He informs the student about sympathetic magic that is realized through the fire element, although Taurus is earth. I know from personal experience that this principle teaches the student practice, which mostly consists of how to make use of fluid condenser after they have been applied to blotting paper, which is exposed to the burning process. Seraph gladly gives special instruction and methods, as well as various magical practices for establishing friendship to call forth feeling of love. Of course, we know Taurus is governed by Noga, of course, to the Noga heights. Increase the procreativity capacity. Okay, on this subject matter, the student can learn plenty from this principle. Okay, principle or principality and stuff like that. All right, so that's what those thinkings do. They just hear. It is just to you to call and use them properly. Although people use those things to abuse, they just abuse them. But you use them to do what you desired. This thing good for procreation. You have problem making babies. This is the guy you call. Okay. Let me read for Cancer. Oops, Cancer. Oh no, Gemini. Proxones or Praxones, 1 degree Gemini. The student received from this principle exact information on all question about electrical fluid in reference to the mental, astral, and physical plane. Proxones is the master of electrical fluid, including electricity. At the same time, he is the guardian of inventions. As long as these inventions are based on electricity, it keeps them in proper equilibrium. All human beings engaged in invention in the field of electricity are accordingly inspired by Proxones. To a discreet magician, Proxones will disclose future inventions which will not be invented for many years to come. That means if you want to invent anything futuristic, Proxones is your guy. You want to invent a device that allow people to teleport it? Hey, you call upon, well, that depends on your strength. Okay, that's what Proxones does. He gives you information about technology that will be invented years in the future. That is his thing. Why are we not using those things? Why are we afraid of them? What seems to be the issue? Why is it our people have to go to Gentiles and learning everything? Why can't we just call those intelligences the proper way? Of course, the preparation is out of the world. To prepare things, to call, because those things, they can literally kill you. When I say they can literally kill you, it's not like they kill you because they want to, because they form a world. For instance, they have the 4 world. Somebody help me out of there with the 4 worlds. Okay, I'm just gonna put this book down a little. They have the 4 world, the 4 elements, the 4 realm. And each of the 4 realm, there's 3 steps, there's 3 level. The astral level, the mental level, and the physical level. When you call them from the worlds, you call them to you, you have to give them little. This is what it is. When you call someone to come to your house, when you invited someone to come to your house, you have to give this. Not first of all, the house still have to be accommodated for this person. If you invited somebody to come to your house to teach you something, the room have to be clean. It has to smell good. If you know this person likes champagne, put a bottle of champagne here. This person likes certain color. This person is like a Nogahite, Cocavite, some purple. You're inviting Prince to your house to help you play guitar or something. Exactly. Accommodation. You have to accommodate the house for this person. You have to know what this person like, what this person want, and certain things, the do's and the don'ts. And when this person come, this person will be comfortable and talk to you. For instance, if you have to take in the sea, you take a fish and go put this fish in your house. What would you need? For the one that kind of like see where I'm going with this. If you want to go get a goldfish in the sea and bring it, you're going to take this fish out of his world. Okay? You take this fish out of his realm. Okay? You're going to transport this fish and put it in your house. Yes, you will need water. Now, how are you going to get the water? How are you going to? Okay, I know I need water to get this fish in there. First of all, what kind of fish you want to get in there? Okay, you will need like an aquarium. That would be like the best thing, an aquarium. Okay, you will need an air pump. You will need something that to make the environment for this, because this fish cannot survive for long if you just grab it out of the ocean or the water, you put it in your room. It won't survive. Okay, this fish at a certain time it will die. Will it depend on the fish too? Okay, certain fish can breathe air. Okay. All right. If it's a saltwater fish, you have to put it in an aquarium. There's salt in there. You put the fish in there, or you have to take seawater. You have to accommodate the place for this entity. That's why it teach you in this book, when you're calling those things, you have to accommodate the room. Yeah, like why would you want a well? Why would someone go ahead and take a freaking well and bring it inside of the apartment? What kind of the things that you're trying to? Are you bringing a shark to the? Why would you? What is it? What is it wrong with you that you grab a freaking shark and then drag it in the back of your truck and then throw it inside your home? What are you trying to prove? You know, things like that. You have to ask yourself, okay, what is it that I'm bringing in here? What can it do? You have to prepare and do the best that you can do, and then put the fish in there, and then the fish will come and then spend a little time, and then when it's time for this fish to go back to the ocean, you do the proper thing and send this fish back and tell this fish, I sent you in peace. You may stay there, and when I need you, you will come in peace. May there is peace between you and I. It's the same thing for those entities. If an entity is coming from fire, you cannot bring them in a bowl of water. They will die. They will not die. They won't come. Okay? The way those things can kill you, the energy, the magnetism, the strength, the power, the force of the energy that coming from them, because you're pulling them from another realm. And then when they come with that fire and you don't have a certain layer of protectiveness around you, you will die. The electricity will kill you. You literally touch high tension, hypertension electrical cord with your bare hand, it will kill you instantly. That's how you have to get a circle. You have to be a circle. The circle is the ultimate protection by the mighty one. Any circle. Okay? High voltage will kill you because they form that side. For those of you, this is what I want you to understand. For those taxi drivers and Uber drivers, you will understand what I'm saying here, or anybody that drive with anyone. When you have a car, the windows are up. There are certain people that get in your car. You can smell this person. Sometimes the smell is not pleasant. If you drive every day with your mom, your dad, your family, no. If you're picking people in the street, some people that get into your car, you can smell this person. This person brought an aura with them. Something followed that person. Whether that person have cologne, perfume, spray. That the moment that person get in the same place with you, the place is locked up, his aura overpowered you, you can smell this person. There is odor or odor. It's the same thing with those things. When they come from their realm, if the realm is a sulfuric realm or the realm is like an acidic realm, the smell will kill you. That's why a lot of Gentiles have like lungs cancer, because certain of those guys, they do that. They call those things. They don't know what realm they are pulling. They explain everything in this book. Okay, they explain the difference between a magician and a sorcerer. A sorcerer is this guy that is that show-off guy that do everything because he can do it. They just do it for the sake of doing. That's a sorcerer. A true magician is wise and very cautious. A sorcerer is an abuser. He just abuse his power. And when you call those things, you have to make a house or certain things for them. You make a triangle, okay? You put the triangle there, you call them, you tell them, get into this triangle, and then they get there. Some of them, they come in the mirror. There's a reason. Shut the door, man. Give me a second. Ah, that's Eric. Oh, that's Eric. Didn't know Eric was going to come here today. Yeah, so some of them, okay, you have to understand, you call this thing from fire, it's going to come with fire. You call it with wind, it's going to come with wind. You call it from the realm of water, it's going to come with water. It's coming from the realm of earth, it's going to come to earth. Somebody help me if you've been doing some reading. The fire element, they call them salamanders. Is that what that is? The fire element, salamanders. The earth element, they call them Noms, but there's a better name for it. The air one, they call them fairies. The water one, they call them what's the name for the water one? For the sister that been study with us. Is it I forgot the name for the water one. How did I forget that? It's in the book. I'm not gonna look. Somebody gonna come in here. There's a better name for the one. Yeah, you have to nymphs for the water nymph. Okay, the so-called mermaids. Okay, those are the ones that from the water realms. When you go in the ocean, you call one from the water realm, they will come. Or sirens and those things, they will take those form. Remember, I'm not making those things up. If you study the Christopher Columbus, of course, he is one of the smartest men. He discovered America, but for some reason, when he told you that when he come to the coast of Haiti, he saw 3 mermaids. Okay, and then he said when he saw them, they came out of the water pretty high. He clearly saw them. He said, "Man, those things don't look like what the sailors are saying." He described them. He says so 3 of them. You know what they are? They are guardians. Those are the things that our ancestors activate. They say guard the lane. Anybody that come in the boat here, they are not under. They don't have a manifest. You can check. Sunk the boat and kill everyone. That's why we used to say separate. They could not come. Okay, and those things are pretty real, man. And don't listen to Gentiles or what scientists could not prove it. Yeah, well, whatever, dog. Again, like I said, you're gonna hear this thing a lot. Okay, in the book of Christopher Columbus, in his memoir, okay, all right, he saw those things. He described them. He said, "I saw them. They come pretty high." I said, "They're not that beautiful. That because when they are in certain defensive mode, they give you a warning, like, hey, you see how we look? You don't want to get close." And certain time they look as beautiful, and then say, "Hey, time to eat," and free food come to us, and they kill you. Okay, all right. And then there is the one that from the air. They call them the fairies. Okay, those type of fairies, they do exist, and those things come, and then there are some elements you call them, and then they will come. They will come. Those people call those things myth because they don't want you to look into it. Some of you are the next Doctor Strange. There's a lot of things you can do. I'm not here to tell you don't do those things, don't to study them. Even though you may not do them, but study them. Know what they are. Hey, wait a minute. Why they call those things myth? And so, anybody know anything about Vercingetorix? Anybody know Vercingetorix? A great white hero. You never heard of this guy. The greatest underdog in history. Why? I'm not quite sure you could heard of Vercingetorix. You won't heard of it. If you read the story, like, damn, that guy was good. Woo! Talking about underdog. But at the end, he lost. He lost to the Woman Empire. Then you understand, wait a minute, the Woman Empire took him down? And then you will understand who this guy was. How did he look like? Vercingetorix. Great story. Durandal. Great stories. The 100 Years War in Europe. Great story. That's why they don't teach you those things in school. Because if they start teaching you about the 100 Years War, you're going to see things like, wait a minute, how? It doesn't make sense. Since when white folks do things like that, you don't do it like this. You don't do things like that. A white person call himself the Black Prince. Oh well, he called himself the Black Prince because he was pretty dark when when he's fighting. What? What do you mean? What is this? Yeah, it was pretty dark. He's very dark in character. No. That's they describe the dude being dark in complexity. It's crazy. Yeah, that guy, he had olive skin. He had like the copper skin you see watching over here. All those great white heroes, they're very obscure. They don't talk about it. They should have been teaching you just like they are teaching you George Washington, this and that, and history, and the civil rights and slavery. But when it comes to those hidden history, when you look at it, you say, wait a minute, hey, why? That's Versailles. So you see, he was the Israelites when they came upon our land and our land over there in Europe. He fought the Romans, of course, our people effed up. So he lost badly. Okay, he lost badly. They took over the Anglo-Saxons, the angelic sons of Isaacs. They deport them all over the world. They took off their land and all that. Those were our people. The Vikings, the Danites, the Vikings really don't get out. They just stay on land. The so-called Danites really don't get on land. They like to stay in the sea. It's when you're studying those things, you're like, whoa, what the hell? Oh, that's a massive swagger check right there. So our people, they use help. Certain things that the Most High created here to be here for you. I would advise you not to be afraid of them and study them. I would advise you to at least know what they can do. There's both. Listen, what this guy said in this book. I don't want to commit any violation, but anyway, this is how it is. Everything is good. Every entity do good. However, without the light, there is no darkness. You see what's behind me? Anybody, you see what behind me? What move when I move? Do you see this? Do you see when I wave my hand? There's something behind me when I wave it. That's why it's called shadow. Light creates shadows. Everything that is good can also it's depend on you. Some people love the light. Some people love the light. Some of our people will use the light, but when you use the light, there's an effect behind you. Something to you use those things to make your life better, but to somebody else and watching you is like, why is it? Woof. We build a community, we build everything, and by the help of those things the Most High put here, it's good for us, but for somebody else, it's bad for them. Everything, the light literally creates darkness when it finds an opaque object. It casts a shadow. This is the power of light. Without no light, there won't be no shadow. Let it be light. Fiat lux. That's what light does. It casts a shadow. So if we are the children of the light, we cast shadow. The light controls the shadows. The shadows cannot control the light. The light can eradicate the shadow. The shadow cannot overpower the light. The moment you are try to prove a point here. Whoops. There you go. This is, put this right here. There you go. Try to erase the absence of light. This is the best we can get in darkness. The moment you create it, fiat lux, well, I have this. I got this fan up. Okay. Fiat lux, the moment the light appear, the darkness run. Okay. But let's do this electronically, so to speak. Fiat lux, the darkness run. It can't stay. It has to hide behind you, casting a shadow. You move, it moves too because it's afraid of the light. The light is too powerful. You move to the right, he moves to the right. You move to the left, he moves to the left. You stand up, he stand up because he has to hide from the face of the light because the light is too powerful. The light created darkness. That is the point that I wanted to illustrate it. Yeah, that's right. I'm loving this thing. I've been using it to actually read things that are very small. You are the light of this world. Control the darkness. The spotlight indicate where the shadow is going to be. You don't let the other one be around. You are the children of light. You dictate now. You said what's going to happen next. You don't let anybody come over there and then telling you something else. Remember, the Most High give you the power of the light. Use it wisely. Although, even though you use it wisely, it will cast shadow. That's what it is. It's light. That's what that is. There's nothing you can... Brothers, you're going to have to come to a lot of conclusion. There are certain things you cannot change because that's what it is. Wherever there's light, there will be shadow. They work together. You cannot take light and you say darkness is not good. You will never use darkness. Don't say this. You need the darkness. You need the shadow. Sometimes the blazing sun is too hot in your ass. You need to go ahead in the shadow and get under the shade. Get cool off in the shade. Sometimes the sun is too hot. And when it go down, and then a nice breeze, a cool 70 degrees breeze coming, it feel good. Your body cool down. The moon come, and the moon have effects on everything. Okay, just like the moon have effects on everything, the planets have effects on everything. Just like the sun have effects on everything, those things have effects on you. You are the child of the light. Use your light rays righteously. A light can also blind you. If you take someone, you literally tipped up the eyelid and you fix the eye in the sun for a long period of time, they'll go blind. Oh, yes. How is it in California concerning the heat wave? Are we cooling down? To our people in California, is it cooling down, or is we still under that heat wave? Some of our people were crying, man. That thing was no joke. Yo, that heat wave was no joke, son. You see how you like when the sun go down? It's still hot in California, is it? Okay, somebody said we're cold here. No, 116 degrees is not cool at all, sir. Okay, and Arizona is cooling down. Okay. Okay, low 80 is cooling down. See, you need both. You need the heat, you need the cold. You need the male, you need the female. You need water, you need fire, you need air, you need earth. Earth is the element of stabilization. The earth is stable. Earth don't fight with anyone. The earth stabilizes things. It's firm and stand firm. Fire, let me touch on this. That's going to be a problem here. One of the reasons I don't do the whole Zodiac romantic, Zodiac this, Zodiac that, because the whole Zodiac things, the Gentiles bastardize. This is what I learned from the masters, so to speak. I am fire. Aries, some of you are Taurus, earth. Some of you are Cancer, water. Some of you are Gemini, air. So those are the 4 elements. 2 elements staying down, 2 elements elevated. We are dealing with a sister, and this sister is, wait a minute, hang on. Well, the sister is a Zodiacite, and her element is air. Beautiful. She's royalty, and her intention is to fly, is to go up, is to free like the air and go up. But she has someone that is a Madimite, and that person element is the earth. Air is the complete opposite of the earth. The Zodiacite, the only Madim fight with everyone. Madim hate everybody except for Noga. However, the person that Madim hate above all is Zodiac. Because Zodiac is like that dude that he is on my way. You know, Madim is like, yo, Zodiac, like, you on my way. I'm supposed to be you, but somehow you are me. And Zodiac really don't, nobody really mess with Madim because he's that guy that come around and kick everybody ass, except if no guy is there, he won't fight. You know, that's why if you take no God of the equation, Madim will destroy everyone. So she's dealing with this Madimite that is earth, which they are complete opposite. Okay, when we are studying this thing, this sister, I'm like, man, this sister is dealing this. Like, wow, you're dealing with the exact opposite of all your stuff. Okay, now I am fire. Water kill fire. A person their element is water will literally, and me and that person cannot work. We can work, but not for a long time because I have the intention to, like fire, rise above. This person is water. Wherever you put this person, it will adapt. It will take form. If you put the water, like Bruce Lee said, you put the water in a cup, in a glass, it will take the form of the glass. If you put fire in a glass, it will not take the form of the glass. It will destroy it. Water kills fire. So if there is like if your element is fire, it is always best for you not to tie yourself forever with a water person because this person can literally, it's gonna be an issue because you're not compatible. Fire is compatible with air. The fire need the air to breathe. That's why. And fire, air can kill fire too. Don't get me wrong, okay? Okay, don't get me wrong. We're going to do a little experiment here. You know, we do that all the time. Okay, fires need air to breathe. They work in harmony. Fire go up, the air go up. Water stay down. Earth stay down. Those two elements, they work together. Fire go up, air go up, earth down, water down. If you have two people, if your element is fire, the other element is earth, one is down, one is above. The one that is fire, his intention is always to be above everything. The earth is stabilized. Earth people, they don't really, they hold water, they hold the air, they hold fire. But you will have problem with air and fire because that's the element. For instance, this is fire. Fiat lux. This is for demonstration only. See, the fire have the intention of going. Let me light this up first. If you hold this down, it will take the fire a long time to come down because his intention is to go up. It can't go down that fast. But you see, it's going to, if you hold it like this, it died because his intention is to go up. It's really rare fire go down. Now, if you take this, the same fire, you flip it upside down, okay, it's going to climb. because his intention is to go up. Oh, hey, bigly high. I'll set up the alarm and none of this thing. That's what fire does. It goes up. Fire breathe air. If you suffocate it, it dies. It cannot live without air. Those two elements are friend. Fire and air are friend. Earth, metal. Earth stabilize. Earth hold. The earth hold the fire. The earth, the element of the earth provide for the fire. Earth is fuel for the fire. The woods and all those things, those are woods. They're fuel for the fire. Gas, the element of the air, is fuel for the fire. Fire is like the most, fire is so, fire is extremely unstable. This thing is very volatile. I'm studying fire, I'm like, man, that thing is volatile. It's like, that's the only thing it's very volatile. You can take air, you breathe it, you hold it, you can capture the air in your lung because your lung is like a sack. You can put the air in some type of a balloon. You can water, you can put it in the air, you can put earth in there. Try to put some fire inside of a balloon. Yeah, man. See, if your husband is fire, you are air, perfect harmony. He cannot live without you. If you leave, he'll die. That's what it is. He breathes you. That's a perfect combination. Now, Regin, I'm not. This is again, those are garbage I'm bringing out there. If you know what they say, or the animal that feed on garbage, please. If you're not that animal, don't be feeding on myself. So, gas is air. And gas is very powerful. Let's take butane gas. Anybody familiar with butane? What is the most common use for butane gas? Anyway, I will receive a phone call right now. In about 30 minutes, I will leave abruptly. Anybody familiar with butane gas? Thank you. Thank you, Pandora. Lighters, burners, barbecues. Fire. Gas is the element of fire. Gas is the element of the air. Fueling. Now, out of all the elements, of course, air is like my favorite because, air is extremely dangerous. People don't know this. Air and water, water, and earth, more dangerous than fire. With the air, if you control the element of the air with a snap of a finger, you can cut off the air and this entire planet, everybody will die instantly. They won't breathe. People you think you're going to have a 3 second when you breathe. It won't, because if you cut up the air, that's it. The heart stopped right there, because the heart is an element of earth. It's pumping all the 4 elements is in you. Your heart is a pump. It's earth. It's pumping. The blood is water. Okay, and the water, there's oxygen. And the water, the heart need air to breathe. And when you're pumping the blood, the fire, the air get in, transform in fire and warm up your blood. That's why when people are dying, the fire is leaving their body. They felt cold. It's like, I feel cold. And when that person died, they touched them, rigor mortis, that person is cold. That's why when you died, your soul is made out of fire. It's you're dead. Fire is your breath that you exhale. When the Most High breathe your soul and your nostril, he breathes fire in you. Okay? All your elder elements are in you. Okay? Fire is in all of us. But when the soul leaves, the fire leaves, your body become cold. It become cold. Okay? Earth is the strongest. It keep your body going, pumping. Earth is like a container. Your body is made out of earth. It contains the fire, the soul. That's why fire is so volatile. If you hurt the vessel that contains the fire will escape, and the vessel is useless. Well, except for medical, stuff. A person that the body is the containment. If you destroy the containment, you hit the containment with such a force, the fire will leave. The containment is useless. Exactly. Fire breathe like a dragon. That's why you leave fog in the glasses when you breathe. An example, you can see it there. The heat. Your breath is literally fire. That's why when you are cold, you breathe through your hand. Back then, our ancestors, when they built those castle, they don't put any AC on them. The house don't have any AC. You know why? Because they can literally tell the temperatures, the ley line. They build them in certain ley. You know those castle in Europe, in the winter, they stay cool. They stay warm. They stay warm. No matter where they build them, they used to build them in the most dangerous places. The temperature when you go in there feel good. That's why when you go inside of the earth in the north-south pole, the temperature is normal, because you can, not with up though, okay, you can literally tell the temperature there. Well, of course, there's angels for that. You just tell them, this heat wave that's going around, make sure my house always stay at 70 degrees, 72, 75 degrees. That vortex that coming here, you call an angel of fire, say keep my house warm. But you have to be an inside temple to do those things. Okay? The water, water is like, people don't know how destructive water is, man. There's a reason why the Messiah used water to destroy the entire world, man. Water is very powerful. Water is very strong. You have to contain the water. That is if you can. The pressure, the water brings much more pressure than air. Water is freaking heavy. Water is dangerous, man. Water is dangerous, sir. Take somebody that right now tired of freaking cinder block around his neck, drop him in the ocean or in the pool. They won't be able to breathe water like that. You can breathe water. Those things, there's a passage in there that show you the entities that from the water realm, they show you how to breathe water without harming your lungs or harming yourself. Yeah, waters can split rock. Water is very dangerous. You can breathe water. That's how some of our ancestors, they used to go underwater. Like there's a passage where Abraham had dealing with the so-called Uanis. Okay, so now earth element, and water, they go together. Earth pretty much go with everybody because earth is stable. But fire, air, and water, they not. Earth is stable. These are the most stable. You put a bunch of earth, you put them in a pot, it stays there. You can put things on it, you can hit it, the earth is stabilized. You put water, you hit it, the water will jiggle it up because you send a force to it. Air, it's all it can contain in there. Fire, good luck with that. So the thing is, like, you study your element. Fire is not. Oh boy, fire is not. It's not that. Fire is very. I will use the word unpredictable, but yeah, fire is powerful. All those elements are powerful. Earth is extremely powerful, and the element of earth, you can find all sort of things scientists don't know. You can literally take a handful of earth, and then you say some few words, and then it morphs into something else. There's a reason why the Mighty One created you, your body, that have all those intricate organs out of the earth. That means there are certain things in there in the earth, you can literally talk to it, and then it obey it morph to whatever that you tell it to do. Earth is foundation. There's a book I was reading a long time ago where, well, not a event, but let me tell you this. For those of you that watched Superman 4, Superman 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever that Superman was, when you went to when you went to the North Pole, you just take a crystal, you throw it over there, the crystal transforms into a beautiful mansion. We have those technologies. We have a crystal city. We just tell the crystal here, form a city here. We throw it, and then just form the whole city there. Crystallize, earth element. You can sculpt it the earth. You cannot sculpt it the other two. Water, to sculpt it, the water, you have to freeze it. You have to freeze the water and harden it. You sculpt it. Fire, you cannot sculpt the fire at all. Air, no way. To sculpt it, the air, you have to entrap it in some type of balloon, some type of things. You made it into a little poodle, the giraffe, and you trap the air in there. Fire, you can do none of these things with it. You can't do that with fire. Fire is one bad mother. You can touch the air. You can kiss the air. You can inhale the air. You can sit on the earth. You can walk upon the earth. You can drink the water. You can be in the water. You can take a shower with the water. Try to do one of those things with fire and then call me back. Of course, I made this as a sarcastic move, but please don't be lighting your butt on fire and send me the video. Please don't do this. Fire is one thing. Fire is beautiful. Don't get me this. Fire is harmony, and fire, there's all sort of color. Okay, fire is light and all that and stuff and things like that. But fire, it's just like fire is not friendly. That's why Madim is fire. Okay, fire is not friendly at all. Fire will keep you warm during cold and stuff like that, but don't get too close to the fire. Fire is good, but don't play with it. Yeah, you will have people trying to do all those things. And Big Levi, I follow your advice, and now I'm face down in the hospital, and they have a block of ice on my butt. What happened, brother? Well, I light up the barbecue that I had outside, and the wife told me not to do this, but I didn't listen to her. So I take 3 steps backward and then drop my pants and literally leap from the back and sit on it. What? Yeah, so now I'm sending you the bill. Like hell you are. You ain't gonna send me no damn bill with the burnt butt. I didn't tell you to go out there and sit on a freaking barbecue fire. But anyway, that's not the point. What I'm saying, brothers, all those elements, they have properties. They have things that they do, magical things. Some of the stuff I'm reading, I'm like, what would... There's a reason why they are hiding those things from us. Yes, fire can mold things. Fire with earth, you can forge things with fire. Fire is beautiful, but it's not friendly. You cannot touch the fire. Yes, pottery and steel, fire do those things. So what's your element, and did you study your element? What can you do with your element? It is always good, brothers, to use all 4 of them. Whatever that you are doing in life, when it's come to manipulated energy, always have all 4 of them there. Always have 4 of them in your house. Earth is stabilized. Earth stabilized. Fire is volatile. Water, morph. Air is freedom. Air can go anywhere. Air is very rare too. Air is probably the rarest of all the 4 elements. For all we know, Earth is the only place according to scientists that have air. I haven't received a phone call. Yeah, fire purified, man. Please do not use fire to purify your body. That's not what we said. Do you know your element, brethren? Not master it, though. I haven't mastered fire yet. It's if it was the earth, I would have mastered, but fire is something else. What's your element? Do you know anything about your element? Yeah, you gotta keep telling our people don't light their own ass on fire because they will. You know our people, man. Water. If your element is water, you need to know how to swim. You need to be harmonized with water. Okay, you need to drink a hell of a lot of water. Become friend with the water, the earth. You need your little crystal over there. Walk barefoot. Not, don't be walking barefoot. Some of you probably diabetes, and then you keep walking around barefoot, and then you send me pictures like there's 16 nails in your feet. So don't be doing this. Okay. Okay, water, earth, fire. You need to get comfy with them. Try to know what it is. If you, for instance, somebody, okay, air, you need to fly. All right, a brother and I, the brothers in the Bahamas. Before I go, should I keep moving, brothers? Should I keep on talking? Let me close with this story, or should I stop here? Is everybody on board? Or where are we moving in? For those of you that just got here, the hurricane it just missed me. All right, we will go on. All right, let's keep going on. For instance, there's a brother. All right, it's good. There's a brother. He's in the Bahamas, and then he was doing some research. He brought it to my attention. Element is very important. Some of you need to master it. Anybody can tell me who's you considering as the greatest basketball player? I mean, when it comes to the typical say he is he is the greatest basketball player. I don't like to do celebrity, but oh damn it, for the sake of this thing, we'll do celebrity. Yes. I want his full name. Michael Jordan. Okay? Michael Jordan. All right. Now, who would you considering to be the greatest swimmer of all time? Who would be the greatest swimmer, like swimming dude, swimming fellow? Like when they are talking about who has the most Olympic gold medal, Michael Phelps. All right, Michael Phelps. Those are the two examples I'm gonna take. Somebody put on keep and hold Muhammad Ali and Usain Bolt. Somebody go ahead and keep those people in mind. You got Michael Jordan. You got Michael Phelps. What do they have in common? Both of them name is Michael. Michael Jordan, he's in Aquarius. His element is air. Michael Phelps is Cancer. His element is water. Michael Jordan mastered air, man. Whether you like Michael Jordan, you don't like him, he mastered the air. Therefore, he have his Air Jordan. So he mastered his element. Michael Phelps is water. He mastered water. He got 8 Olympic gold medals. He's the fastest swimmer or whatever. You know why those guys can never be beat? You want to know why they can never be beat? People cannot compete with them. Out of all the 7 folks, which one of you we told you to never try to compete with them? Don't compete with those guys. You got 7 of them. Yeah, Michael Jackson is Virgo Earth. That's why he can dance, and he was what you call a Nogahite. That's why he loved. Michael is a lovable person. There is one of them you don't compete. Out of all the 7 one, you don't go against that. Thank you, DL. The Shemeshite. Michael Jordan is what you're calling a Shemeshite. Michael Phelps is also a Shemeshite. That is why both of them, they master the element and they are Shemeshite. You don't compete with them. You simply don't compete with the Shemeshite. It's just they will blow you out of the water. You don't do that. The only person that can like compete with the Shemeshite and have some kind of like an advantage would be a Lenavahite, but only quickly for a short period of time. You could not go against Michael Jordan in the game. He will outshine you because he is born under the sun. And then his element is air. He's mastered those things. Don't come against his ruin because he will, no matter what you do, if you don't know those things, that's why our people, they go into things and then they get lost badly. They don't know what happened. You go against Michael Phelps, he's a Shemeshite. He not only was born under the sun, and then he mastered water. Well, how are you going to beat this guy? All the element, all the right angels with him. You don't compete with Shemeshite. The way you beat a Shemeshite, you inflate their ego, and then you trick them, you beat them. Anybody, are you getting what I'm saying? They are Shemeshites, both of them. That's why they always outshine people wherever they go. That's what Shemeshite do. It's not something they do like because, oh, hey, I'm Shemeshite. It's in their nature. They will freaking outshine you. Don't if your competitor is a Shemeshite, okay, that's he already 1 point ahead. That's why Solomon or Solomon, the son of the son of the sun, okay, the child of the sun, he was, through our research, he was a Shemeshite Leonite, so to speak. That's why Solomon was so wise. You could not compete with him. You don't compete against those people, not like that. You inflate their ego. I mean, you Michael Jordan, Nick, you are the best. You tell them they are the best until they inflate it, then you take them down. The way they defeated Solomon, it was not in competition. You could not beat Solomon, man. What the hell? You going against Solomon, man? Saul, sir, my good sir, listen. You literally going against Solomon, the son himself. You're going against him. That's why the demons, they were very careful. They inflate his ego. They throw Solomon favorite snack at him because Solomon was greatly influenced by Noga. Okay? Those are our own research, man. Okay, Solomon was what you'll call a Shemeshite Leonite. But Noga was in his sign when he was born. So he was greatly influenced by Noga. So that's like the worst thing. The worst, someone that is worse than a Nogahite is anybody else that Noga, you were influenced by Noga. That's like even worse. You could be a Nogahite, but when you were born, Noga was not in your sign. But if you're anything else, Noga was there, then you have a problem with Noga. It is in you. There's nothing you can do about it. Hey, I was born like this. The hell you want me to do? LeBron James is also born on Sunday too. Can somebody verify that? LeBron James, is he born on Sunday? Then he's a Shemeshite. You really don't compete with those people when you come to sport or anything else because they will outshine you. If you're going to an enemy, he's a Shemeshite, you inflate his ego first. That's how you take them down. Or you wait until the sun go down and stuff like that. Okay, LeBron James was born on Sunday, December the 30th. He's a Shemeshite. Pisces, is that what that is? December 30th is Capricorn. Is that what that is? I'm not too good with this. Is that what that is? Capricorn? Capricorn? I believe it's a Capricorn. Yeah, Capricorn probably are all the planet. Capricorn is the most dangerous one. Okay, LeBron James. Okay, LeBron has a great balance there. All right, so he is what you're calling a Shemeshite. He was born under the influence of the sun, fire, light. Then he got Shabbatai, darkness. Shabbat don't yo. Shabbatai don't play this thing. Okay, a Shabbatai don't play. For instance, Muhammad Ali is what you're calling a Shabbatite. Not only he was born on Shabbat, plus he's a Capricorn, which is ruled by Shabbat. That's why when you go against Muhammad Ali, you go against death. You go against darkness, he will just take you and put you in darkness. You won't know what happened. He's comfortable there, and you won't know what happened. There's so much darkness there. That's why some of the people now, you have to study them. You have to study them, and then you start to understand, wait a minute, that's how this person is able to do those things. You ever heard of the word that he was born for this world? Hey, I was born for this. That means they were born for it. They were born for it. Okay? Yeah, 0 dark 30. You go against the Shabbatite, man, they will take you into a dark. Shabbatite can go to places you can come back, man. Okay? They can go to places like if you go there, you will stay there. Technically, their planet is the planet of death. They are immortal. You know, if you try to kill them on their planet, they won't die because they are Shabbatite. The house of the black judge. They're under the protection of the black judge, and there's nothing you can do. The so-called Shabbatite, they love Shemeshite. Shabbat, and when you're studying Shabbatai love to be around Shemeshite. They love to be around the sun. You know, they really love that. You know, but they are like the people that can pop up behind you. You won't know. They'll pop up in front of you. You won't hear, and then they can take you places that, what the hell happened? Those are combination, brothers. All of you have it. What is yours? What can you do? Exploit them. Yeah. For the people that are asking for the book infos, it's just too much. We don't really do those things by... It's things that we receive. Those information, for instance, this is the greater key of Solomon. The information is in there, but it is coded. You won't know it. The Gentiles don't know this information. If they know it now, it's because they swag a jacket from us. A sister sent me this one. This is beautiful. This is the greater key of Solomon. Okay, when you're referring to this book, always refer to as Clavicula Salomonis. Okay, over here we use other. We don't talk like anybody else. We just Clavicula Salomonis. Okay, which means clavicula, I mean key and stuff. Somebody get that fellow. What's his name again? Usain Bolt. What is he? And then what is his element and stuff like that? Usain Bolt. Okay. Okay, this is Clavicula Salomonis for the people that are asking for this information. The informations are everywhere, but the masters had to release it to you. They release it to us. We release it to the nation, and we all know it. And then when we start studying other people, it makes sense. It's not like something there's a book Gentiles hold on it. Gentiles don't know anything about that thing. They know about Zodiac, which they freaking bastardize. The whole Zodiac thing is about love. Oh man, I want to know how far I love, who I'm compatible. That's not what Zodiac is. Okay, Usain Bolt is a Zodiacite. It makes complete sense. Okay, what is Usain Bolt's element? Okay, just like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is what? And he's Leo. You can't make this up. You can. That's like the mother-loving perfect element. Right? He's a Zodiacite Leo. You know what that is? Let me just finish with this. Why this woman is not calling? Is she here? She's not here. Now you got Usain Bolt. He's a Zodiacite. His planet is blue, royalty. And he rule. Not only his sign is Leo the lion, and then Leo is ruled by the sun. How the hell how are you going to compete against this fellow? How are you going to compete? How you expect to beat this guy? He's ruled by the sun. His house is the sun. All right, let me make this clear. Your house is where you live. Okay, your house is very important. My house is Aries. Aries is Madim. I have great relationship with so-called Madim and Madimite. Okay? Your house is where you live. However, the day you are born, that's the day you are influenced by. That means like every week, it's your week. Every week you got a day that belongs to this week. It is yours. For instance, today is Kokav, Wednesday. That's the day you were born. That's your day. That's the day you're more likely to do anything that is you are planning, anything serious you want to accomplish. Try to do it on Wednesday. Any interview, they say, which day would be best for you, Wednesday or Thursday? Wednesday is good. Yeah, the Zodiac, yes, the Zodiac is very deep and personal. The Zodiac is your house, is where that house is. Okay, now you're gonna have to go. What's in my house? For instance, what's in Aries? Aries got Morek. I got 30 angels there in the house at each degree. Okay, I can go to Virgo house. Just check with Virgo. Hey, what's up? Shemeshite in the midst of Virgo. What's going on? What's in the house of Virgo? Okay, your house, that's where your base is. But your house only come once a year. Your day come 52 times a year. Is that what that is? Is that what that is? Am I making sense here? Oh, yeah, that's the phone call that I was waiting on. Hello? Yeah. Okay, all right. All right then. All right, that's the phone call. I got to go. So each day it's 52. If you got 52 day, that is special. Every single week, this is my day, man. I gotta do certain things. That's good. Now, when you are in your house in your day, this is the cream of the crop. For instance, somebody's your Kokavite Virgo. We already in Virgo. Is that what that is? Is the sun still in Virgo? Or is it moving to that next one, which is Libra? Is that what that is? We're still in Virgo. So if you are Virgo and you are born in Wednesday, this is your time every Wednesday for a whole month, man. You can do incredible things. I don't know. Just do you. You do your thing, man. Don't let Big Levi sit there and tell you a bunch of garbage. We are in Libra now. Is the sun entering Libra? Okay. Now your research should be celebrities that that athletes, people are the greatest of this, greatest rapper, greatest this. Don't look at did Biggie sign contract with the devil. You're not into this nonsense. Biggie, what's his name? Christopher whatever, Wallace. What does his name mean? When he was born? What is his zodiac? And then you start looking at this and say, so that's how he was able to do those things. So that's how he was able, that's how she was able, that's how this and that. Okay. The best book to get about Zodiac is literally no one, but we have books here. You may have to go to the website. Somebody will help you. Yeah, so okay. Oh, the new moon brought Libra. Okay, we are in Libra now. So for the Libras out there, your element is air. And then if you're a Libra Kokavite, a Libra Shemeshite, whatever, you are in your house, son. You go to the book, you find out like who's angels in your house, and then you find out which one like you like the best, you call it. Okay, somebody say, yes, I had an interview on Friday and was offered a store manager position, salaries, all praises to the Most High. You are Noga Heights. You go on Friday for your interview. You know you're going to nail this thing, man. Just tell Noga, baby, I know you are loving. Bring me this nice sugar stuff. This boom, what the hell is going on here? Every single day they have their specific thing. You don't compete with the Shemeshite. A Lenavahite is like they are shapeshifters. A Lenavahite they could act like a Shemeshite for a short period of time. They could act like anybody else. Okay, a Madimite is they kick your ass. The police officer, those on you go with the gun, you go that don't take hey show you. The Kokavites, those are the folks that they don't need to go to school. While you are learning things, the Kokavite just naturally, they just know it because they were born under the sign, the planet of intellect. They are just naturally born smart. It's just like they are venting. They pretty much can learn anything just like that. They like street wise, street smart. They learn things quickly. and you really don't want to go against those people when it comes to study because they will blow you out of the water. A Zodiac is royalty, is wealth and stuff like. I'm not telling you Zodiacs out there. You could be a Zodiac, you homeless, you are the poorest Negro out there. But Zodiac is royalty, is the king, the queens. Those are the people when they walk up in there, like, oh, that's hey, respect, man. That's a king over there, the queen over there. Yeah, watch your mouth. You know, a Noga, without Noga, everybody die. Without Noga, Madim come over there and kill everyone because Noga is not here. A Noga bring love. You know, a Noga person is always in love, giving the love. A Noga, especially the women, they have a horrible reputation when it comes to, you know, Noga, because this what they do. They love. They just like to give this thing. They all about it. And if you're influenced by Noga had all kind of like Noga. They are great dancers. Okay, Michael Jackson was a Noga. He's a great dancer. Nogas are great entertainers because they can like entertain you because that's their how. That's what they do. Nogas really good, of course. And like I said, you really don't want a Noga to hate you. They don't do that. They don't hate people. But if you let a Noga hate you, they will hate you with such a passion. They will hate you with such love that they where another will have mercy upon you and Noga they wouldn't want. You really don't want that. You don't want a Noga to come in your face say, you know what? I used to love you, but right now it's the opposite thing. They really don't use that word hate. It's the opposite thing. A Noga will sit there and they will make all their life about you now because they are the complete opposite of what it is. A Shabbatite person is a very seldom alone person. They like to be alone. They're very like gloom. They are very quiet. A Shabbatite can walk behind you. You won't even know this. They like to keep it with themselves, and they love being around the sun. They are artistic people. They are very good when it comes to painting or anything that has to do with art. It just comes naturally to them. A Shabbatite can they got like what they call photographic memory. Okay. Plus a Shabbatite, they are like, technically, they are under the protection of the Black Judge. Okay. Because Capricorn, you know, that's their stuff. You know, this thing don't come close to them like they will come close to you. The Black Judge don't really come to them that quickly. They will come to everybody quickly, but the Shabbatite, it's when the Black Judge came and said, oh, that's one of my child, you know, you get a pass for now. But anybody else, they will really do stuff. A Shabbatite can see in darkness. They feel comfortable. It's not like they are alone and stuff. Loneliness don't bother them. In fact, they love it. They really don't bother them and stuff. Shabbatite got all this. So now you got all the 7 and stuff. You can have combination with the element, what they were influenced by. You'll be amazed, brothers. That's what some people that I met them, when I start talking to them, and I'm like, this person is this and that. Through the conversation, and the person says, oh yeah, I was born in this. I'm like, there you go. Now, your homework, brothers, is to find your favorite celebrities and then pull down the stuff, see what they are. Okay, brothers? I will leave you with peace. I gotta go ahead and taking care of stuff. Those things are not in books. Those are just stuff we just talk about, and then when we check, they check. Okay? Fast, pray, repent, repeat. May the King reign forever.